Hey guys, it's Zen Mama Llama. Today I want to talk to you about relationships and why they're so important to you. And I'm not talking about boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife relationships, though that is a type of relationship. I'm talking about relationships with other people, people who come in contact with your life. You meet a lot of people, but there's only a few people that you actually build relationships with if you think about that. And you may be going, oh, I have a ton of friends. Do you? Do you know intimate details about every person that you're calling your friend in your life? Have they seen you at your worst and still love you? Have you seen them at their worst? Do you still love them? That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about those deep relationships where you meet somebody and you're like, God, I knew you from somewhere. Like, my soul knows your soul. And I say that often when I meet somebody like that. And recently I met somebody just like that. We get along really well. It feels like I have known her forever. Like I have known her in another life. And I love that feeling. I love building relationships with people like that because those are the people who usually stick around. The people who can come into your house and your house is a mess or you haven't showered and they're like, who don't even comment about it. That's like amazing. Or when they see you're stressed out and they just show up and help. That's what I'm talking about. The people who know your soul and you know their soul. And when you meet that person, you're like, wow, I just want to get to know them better. Putting relationships into that. I giggle when people tell me that they keep things from their husband or wife. Of all people, you're living with that person. Shouldn't they be the one that sparks your soul? The one that knows you at your deepest level, who has seen you at your worst and still loves you? Let that sink in too. Some of you are thinking, there's no way I could do that. Why? What's so scary about that? Think about that. Why is that scary? If there's something about you that you don't like, change it. You have the power. If you don't think somebody's going to love you for all of you, change those parts that you think that you need to change. But you know what? The right person will love you. And if it is something you need to work on, then work on it. And if you are just recently through a breakup, it's okay. Just know that every relationship, whether it's intimate or just friends, teaches you something about yourself. And you should learn from it. Not everybody's going to spark your soul, but maybe that relationship taught you something. I got messaged by a sweet girl that I used to babysit for, a nanny for, for like 10 years of her life. And she still keeps in contact with me, and I love her. She's such a sweet little soul. And she's graduating high school, and I just love the fact that we still can keep in touch, even though I'm, 3 hours away, and that she still loves me enough to want me in her life, and that makes me feel special. So make those who spark your soul feel special. Reach out to them, tell them how much you love them, have them come over for a cup of coffee, or go down the road for a cup of coffee, or a juice, whatever you're into, do it. Find your friends and love them hard. And I say that all the time. I do, but it's true. When you find those people that spark your soul, love them hard, because they're not going to always be around if you don't love them as much as they love you. And stick around through the bad. The bad stuff actually helps you love them even more, I promise. Those who I've been through the messiest stuff with are the ones who I'm the closest to. My husband laughed at me today. My best friend and I were on, going back and forth on video chat, and both of us were getting dressed. And he's like, really? And I'm like, we've seen each other naked. Does it matter? Because she's seen me at my worst. She's been there. So she sparks my soul. She loves me, and I love that. So every relationship that you come across has a meaning. Learn from it, and then when you find those relationships that spark your soul, love them hard, love them. Make sure that they realize how much you love them even at their worst, and help pick them up, help pick up the pieces and be there for them, because that's the best thing you can do for anybody, is just be there and listen, and be their friend and show them how much you love them. That's all I have today. Signing off. Go love on your friends. Bye.